Beautiful.
He-
Some Francis Crumb and stuff.
He actually took about half of his stuff to McGee.
Oh, really?
Did he tell you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm excited to look at it there.
I took 300 pieces
Oh my God.
yesterday.
Yeah, you had a lot of framed ones too.
Yeah. Who's doing the framing for you?
John,
Okay.
he's really good at.
Yeah. Mr. Tomasello?
Well, you didn't see, most of the frames that
Yeah.
he did. I think Doc, we took them all away, right, Doc?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I don't see any of them.
He's a great framer. I mean, these look good.
Yes, yes. And we get our frames from the Goodwill.
Of course. Yeah, that's the perfect place to get them.
Bob doesn't like me to admit that publicly,
Oh,
and let alone on videotape. So listen, we're welcoming. Are we recording?
Yes.
We're welcoming to the studio this morning Loren Dann, who's a
Hi, Loren.
wonderful New Jersey and Woodbury-based painter and personality. And with Loren is her guest from Australia, Patrick. Patrick, your last name is?
O'Neill.
O'Neill. And we're glad to have him here. We're going to spend a fun day together. Going to see a lot of stuff. And so here we are. Okay, we can kill it for the moment. So take a look at that big black piece over in the corner there.
Yeah.
And you can pull that out so we get a better view of it.
Do you have an easel spy or?
Nah, we're good. So, abstract art is not everybody's cup of tea,
Sure.
but it's all that I can do. And we've taken a lot of stuff which you'll see not only hung at McGee, but which is for the next load of painting as they redo the 4th floor and the 5th floor.
Okay.
So,
McGee's a rehabilitation hospital.
in Philadelphia.
That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Yeah. I thought we should include you on the conversation.
And that's a fine clarification. So, I mean, just go ahead and fondle.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I love the iridescence of this. I love all of these really rectangular, almost exact but imperfect. I mean, they're really fun. I really like that. Yeah, I like all of these. Is there more behind here?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good description of rectangular and not so perfect or almost, well, imperfect, which is an important thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it's more meaningful to me if it's relatively imperfect.
Yeah. What about, oh wow, that's really pretty. Who do you look at as far as abstract artists?
Nobody.
Okay. Well, I would recommend a couple for you.
Please, I'm open to that.
Because what I think that I learned about abstract art that I didn't realize until recently, having taken a modern art class,
Right.
was that it's not even so much of the stroke and the colors and the surface, but it's also the myglip and the.
What the hell is that?
Exactly. They're like linseed oils and things that artists put into the paints to create textures, to create shininess, like to control it in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
So you get like what you're getting here, but you can control the colors and you can control like the iridescence. You can control the opacity, which would be really
Or
fun.
the transparency.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's beautiful.
And what I really think would be fun for you is Yagi Kusama, who does the infinity nets. She was schizophrenic and sees dots everywhere. She sees dots to infinity is her claim.
Right.
So when she paints, she just paints the same gesture all throughout the canvas.
Right.
But what is interesting is how she prepares the background,
Right?
and then how she puts it on the foreground.
Yeah, how about
You know,
that?
it's really cool. I think you would
And
enjoy her.
what's her name?
Oh gosh, Yayoi.
If
I'll
you
email
can
to you.
email it, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Patrick, give Lauren a hand just holding some of those
Yeah, I can even bring
so
them
she
down.
can get a
This is
get a
fun too.
better
I
look.
really like that. Okay. Since my sister's not here, you can do all my bidding, right?
Exactly. She's watched me for the past 2 weeks carry around a lot of bags.
Oh,
This
my
is really
word.
fun too. And I like the shape.
Yes.
Yeah, these are all beautiful.
Well, from you, that's a high compliment.
Thank you. Wow. But I mean, the colors and the gestures, the colors are really beautiful together. And the repetition, like I like how this almost looks like this one, but the colors mix differently.
Exactly. And I try to.
Oh, and that's glitter? Is that glitter or is that just sheen?
There could be some metallic paint. I use
Okay.
metallics too.
Yeah.
Now, and we also varnish some of our paintings.
Yeah.
If they look a little dull, colorful but dull,
Yeah.
we say, yeah, put that in the varnish pile. Because the varnish makes them
Gorgeous.
just explode
Yeah.
in a much more magnetic way.
Yeah. And you could think about using the varnish in a different way too, where you're allowing it in the background paint.
That's interesting.
So that it would be varnishing the background, but then yours would be popping off the surface in a different way.
Yeah, that's
You know?
interesting.
Because that's kind of what I found with abstract art is all the things you can do with those materials.
Yes.
Like how
Yes.
much experimenting you can do. You're like a scientist on
Yes, yes.
material and sheen and,
Yes.
you know,
I
Rothko
like-
too. Was
I
really
like
into that.
chunkiness. I mean, I
Yeah.
like texture.
Yeah.
And I always try to have it. I don't always do it on every painting, but on Saturday, this past Saturday, we went to the first Philadelphia Fine Arts, what the hell was it? Fair.
Okay.
Philadelphia PFAF, which was held at the 23rd Street Armory in Philly.
Okay.
And there was an art, now it was very high-end art.
Yeah.
Galleries paid to be there and they were showing their stuff. And there was one painter from Philadelphia. And I'll give you a copy, I have one other copy of the book from the program. And this gentleman, in his early, mid-60s, he took chunkiness to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And he paints in oils.
Okay.
And if you're looking at the painting sideways, you know, shit is just coming off
Right.
of the canvas.
Well, that's the beauty of oils. They're rich.
Yes. And it was, my gut reaction is, that's too chunky. It was like over chunked.
Right.
And you'll see in the book, I'm gonna give you
Okay.
an example of some of his work. But it was, I've never seen anything that chunky.
I saw an artist once who took flowers that were like scalpeled on with like a blade,
Right?
and then she continued them dripping off the canvas so that they were three-dimensional.
Yes.
And they were off, like there was so much paint that it was like defying gravity and just
Yes.
like hanging.
How
Like,
about
and
that?
it was too chunky,
Yes.
but I kind of loved it. I thought there was something really cool about it.
Yes.
Like just too much of something.
Yeah. I don't,
You know?
I don't like an absence of texture.
You got those hilarious lights from IKEA. Those giant lights that look like little lights.
Yes. And I got a lot of other shit from IKEA, like those shells.
Okay. Yeah.
When
those
were-
are nice.
And they're like 4 years old now.
Oh, are they? I saw them at IKEA and I was like, I love that they look like the little ones.
Yes.
They're like miniatures blown up.
And they look a little industrial
Yeah,
too.
they do. They do.
And they're reasonably powerful.
Yeah.
It looks
Now,
good.
the other light that I have, the three-headed light
Yeah.
over there, came from our neighborhood Walmart.
Oh,
$15.
how about that?
And that sucker puts out a lot of light too.
Okay.
You're better off using those LED bulbs,
Yeah.
so you don't get the heat thing. But lighting is key, especially if you're photographing some of.
Yes,
Stuff.
you're absolutely right. I do always do it outside.
Well, that's smart, and that's the best light.
Yeah, I always think it is too. Just like it gets everything just right.
Yeah.
But I think these are amazing. I really like them.
Now those, I think I did those on foam board.
Yeah.
And I like the foam board because it's smooth,
Mm-hmm.
but there are all kinds of foam board. There's, one of my former favorites was the cheap foam board from the dollar store.
Okay.
$1 a board,
Okay.
and, but it has ridges in it, which I didn't realize until I noticed them.
You put like a little bit of pressure on, yeah.
Yeah, but in it, so all of these little techniques and tricks are interesting.
Well, you know, I go even cheaper than you with my Aldi
I
boxes
know
because they're
that.
free.
And I'm an Aldi shopper. So that enhanced that comment even more.
Did you know, I got the pass from the library for us today.
The
for
butter,
for the
right?
butter, yeah.
Beautiful.
So we don't have to pay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Always a win.
I know. I'm like,
But we'll dine at
Wonderful.
McGee Rehab Hospital cafeteria.
oh, there you go.
Which is nice food, everything considered.
Yeah, I really like this one. Something about it's like speaking Native American to me, and it could not just be that aqua.
Well, it could be a little of the earth brown tone in the
Yeah,
background.
like copper.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. I mean, it's great when every stroke is a rainbow.
yes.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much like the one that you were just holding up.
This
over
one?
there. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your thought on that one?
It's just making me think of a delicious ice cream cone.
Isn't that interesting?
To me, it looks like, you know, the Chinese serpents they paint.
Oh
Ah,
wow! Oh yeah, because like
The way it's ridging over and then you have the body.
yeah.
I was thinking tornado.
Tornado.
Tornado, yeah. I know, like right down there, that ridge is really pretty.
and then when you're on that side, in back of you, right there,
Okay.
are some large, Patrick, you can put that back on there if you wish.
All right, here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
McGee.
Exactly,
Hello,
McGee Hospital in Philadelphia. How you doing up there? All right.
Oh, somebody's getting a trophy.
How are you? How are you?
All right.
Shall we sign in? Oh, wow.
We're just gonna look at some of the artwork.
All right.
Beautiful. I know, I want to fix this.
That's all, wonderful.
Framing is great.
Absolutely.
Did John frame all these?
No, these were done by the hospital.
Wow, beautiful. This one's like on canvas paper too.
That's right, one of them was.
Stand back here. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
From stage, please, dial extension
It
3380.
is great.
Please
How you doing?
dial
Good, and you?
extension
I'm doing great. Okay.
Wonderful.
3380.
Look at how cute.
Is this your artwork?
Hey Eric, how are you?
Okay. And I've been doing art therapy, and I tell you, it's been a blessing for me.
For me too,
Yeah,
for me too.
yeah.
So, have you been working upstairs with Julie at all? Or?
I did it's hanging on upstairs on
On
the
the
sixth.
sixth
I did a
floor?
landscape first,
Wonderful.
but I've done many other pieces. I like watercolor the best, and I've done some other pieces. Now I'm at the outpatient at Riverfront, but I've done like 4 pieces, and one was Alfred's Alley, You know, I don't draw like an architect. I still have my little funky version, you know? But it's working. It's working for me.
I'm excited to see him upstairs.
Yeah, my name's Eric. It's a landscape. It's seen from the 30th Street station. But I've done some other pieces. I did a train that's going to McGee Riverfront. No, McGee 1513 Ray Street. If you don't mind. But it's really not, my first piece that I did with Julie, I had no hands, so she put a U-cuff on me and I did a parakeet.
Oh,
And I looked at, here it is.
this is Loren Dann,
Hi, Loren.
who's also
Wow.
an artist.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Really gorgeous.
Look,
Yeah.
it says McGee 1513, and I did some advertising. I got Jefferson Health. I figured I'm gonna send them a bill.
Nice.
Eventually, they've been sending me bills, so.
Can I look?
That's beautiful.
So if I send them a bill, I'll do the same thing, you know?
Were you walking after your injury or
No,
no?
no,
Were you quad?
yes.
Were you at Art Heels?
The what?
Did you go to the Art Heels show?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get,
I was unable to.
yeah.
My wife is disabled also, so the two of us are like a team, you know?
We understand.
Whatever she can't do, I can do.
And vice versa.
It works.
It keeps a marriage together.
Now you really need each other.
Yeah. 36 years married, it's like, you know, it's you again, huh?
What's your name, Eric? What is it? Your first name, Eric?
Yeah, E-R-I-C.
Last name?
Trobman, T-R-O-B-M-A-N.
Very good.
And I
Wonderful.
worked with Alex at the,
Yeah, at the riverfront.
and now we have Katie now.
That's right.
She's wonderful too.
Yes,
She really
yes.
is.
That's exactly correct.
That's Julie back there.
So look for the line of Alfred's Alley.
There,
Here it is, right there.
That's pretty.
So we'll make a right here.
Good
Go to the right here. You look great. Always looking nice and sleek in the black. Yep, all the way straight. There's a little hell over here. I can help you up. Perfect.
When you painted that,
No, it looks great though.
That was interesting, Doc.
Say what about?
That's interesting.
Yeah, this one caught my eye
really well.
in a big way.
I would just like that. My art. Had an extra function as well as his calm and cost.
Hello, Julie.
Hi.
This one caught my eye
It's beautiful.
because I use that form of smushing and it creates a kind of a leaf-like or a coral-like, you know, when it comes up.
Makes it look like a drumstick or something you put down here. Or should you just do this with the brush?
That's a good question.
Maybe just do that all the way down.
Did this come that
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a towel here.
Warby Parker?
You got it.
It's one of my speech therapists.
Oh, good, good.
All right, so let's come in, let's look at it.
I have an art studio.
Yes. His name's Dr. George.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know that.
Life's okay?
You've been avoiding me.
Oh, that's definitely what it was.
So, they,
Alright,
all
dear.
300 of the pieces
You
I brought
ready?
yesterday were right here.
Oh my
I
I
did
don't
do
know
some
where they
stirring.
are.
Do you wanna stir some more?
god. So we have to find them.
Yeah.
It's like a hunt.
What are you doing? Finding out your artwork
Yes,
pieces?
yes,
We
yes.
only really bring it out like when you're here. Usually we're like,
That's hilarious.
I told Julie, I was like, quick, I see Dr. George, bring it all out.
Yeah.
Where's yours up here, Doc?
Oh, you did a tile?
Yeah. Where?
Right
You
over
did-
there.
Oh, I see it.
I mean, and you have the whole like lobby.
Go ahead.
And the second floor, and the third
Oh
floor,
my God, stop.
you know.
I didn't
was-
realize the third floor was you. I knew second floor
And
was.
a big hunk of the fourth and fifth floor.
Of course, of course.
I didn't become a egomaniac until I got here.
Right. I somehow have a hard time believing. All right,
This young
switching.
lady was one of my speech therapists, and we connected from the very beginning. She would give me shit, and I would give it back. And
I'm
she-
like, oh,
I always
this guy's a
admired
VIP. I don't really care.
her glasses.
Well,
And-
Warby Parker.
But
Yeah,
she,
I actually just went there because I'm trying to find a new pair and I didn't love anything.
well, you have to pick 5 pair, and then maybe you get to
You're
keep
right.
whatever it is. It's a hell of a hook.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is.
And now they make luggage.
What?
I think they have carry-on
No way.
luggage. I think.
Okay,
Kinda
all right,
weird.
check it out. Tell me, let me know.
Yes,
if it works
yes.
out.
Keep up your beautiful work.
Thanks.
No, it was up here.
But this
That's what I
wasn't
thought.
finished till probably 2000. Whoops.
You alright?
I did it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's only a couple years old.
Then maybe it wasn't as long ago as I thought it was.
It probably wasn't then because
No, it was 6th grade for
2016, this was all under construction. And it didn't open till early 2017.
Well, she was here then.
Yeah.
So she definitely, yeah. She took me up here.
Well, everything's starting to bloom.
On the other side.
Look at the landscape. Flowers are out.
We're showing Patrick.
Yeah? You can go in that one.
That's why it's the first time.
You can go all the way up there. No, that's not. That's the other offices. This one's right.
Partying.
Oh, yeah.
You're the party man. I see you, I'm looking at a party.
Is it a 50-50?
There's not a 50-50, but there's like, once we set up all the envelopes, there's tons of different like gift cards and stuff, or you could enter to win a trip.
All right, we'll be back when you get
Or
organized.
at the Richards
trip?
Good.
Whoa. Where do we go to? South Philly?
Aruba.
Aruba.
Philly. I mean, the fundraiser is in South Philly, so you can go there for sure.
Okay, so this is the second floor. You go ahead. That's one of them right there.
Yeah.
That was my prize.
I guess when you're excited. It's chunky. I like it. I'm sorry.
Doctor. Looking good, looking good. Thank you, likewise. Thank you.
This color is really beautiful. I saw this in your studio, this
Yes.
color. And I remember saying, I don't like acrylic, and I saw that color, and I was like, but I like that color.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's pretty. Really pretty. This one's falling. We should mark it.
Ooh,
Is it
Yeah.
falling?
Uh-huh.
wow.
Wait a minute, why do you say that?
It is.
Corner is falling down.
No
Either
question.
that or, you know what? I think you're right about that. Yes, yes, yes.
And I didn't realize it, Doc.
Kind of shake my hand. How you doing?
Good, honey. How about you?
Good. You two staying out of trouble?
No comment.
No comment.
We're not that successful, too. Love you. God bless you, honey. Good to see you, Sleepy.
You too, behave.
We will.
Yeah. I like this one back here. It's really cool.
And they,
Have you seen them all up so you know?
but I can't remember this
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
But and each time
You know there were 300. You counted them?
we tried to count them repeatedly.
Oh my god, don't you hate that when you can't count to 300 and get the same count? It's like, what is wrong with me?
It's tough.
No, sometimes I measure with a
Left, right,
roller.
and right.
And I'm like, okay, it was 10 inches, now it's 7 1/4. Like, did it grow since I last measured? This one, I really like this one. This is really fun.
Now, what I discovered yesterday was they actually owned one of mine in the bathroom on the third floor.
Oh.
So when we're going through here, I want you to just check the
I'm
bathroom.
gonna check the
I
bathroom.
want to know whether I'm hanging in the bathrooms here too.
Did they do it because it matched the bathroom? 'Cause
I
that's
don't
offensive.
know. Maybe people spend a lot of time in the bathroom
Oh,
and,
sometimes they have to.
yeah.
Oh, this one is fun. Fireworky.
Then Chase, please call extension 3126, Kristen 3126.
This one's got a lot going on.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it was really pretty. Looks fireworky.
That one was done on very thin paper there.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it so much when it was mounted, but it grows on me.
Well, I really like it. I really like the texture here. It creates like
Yeah.
depth in the lines with the grays. It's like kind of going back and it's coming forward. Yeah, I really like it. I like the, did you use the roller?
No, I used the blade.
Okay, because there's lots of
How-
circles.
Yeah, let me see what the hell did that.
I guess they're
Now,
Thank
what are you referring to?
like these circles that are in here. They don't look bladey.
They're bladey, but I don't hold the blade with the same pressure you hold a stroke.
Right, okay.
And that produces this effect.
Because this looks bladey.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that,
These don't look bladey. Should I have them removed?
well, you know, they're not right. Have them I want your son to be Loren.
We met Elise.
Really?
We've been working with Elise for speech.
You can't do that without your permission. That's against the law. We have that on videotape.
Yeah, oh my God. This will be a limited use
That's right.
videotape.
And this one you really took care of the background on too. Is that the roller one?
Yeah, that's
Come from that roller
It
paper?
was we either roll it or we paint it with a brush, you know.
Yeah.
But I like to keep a little irregularity to it so it doesn't look like it was a wallpaper or whatever.
You don't always treat the backs, which is kind of fun to look at.
Yeah.
Got
What's that?
two of them over there too.
Yeah.
I think that one's really good. Actually, I like both of them.
Yeah, yeah. You like the circular ones, I'm noticing. I think you
I
might
like
be
all
drawn
that
to-
yeah, explosion. Yeah.
Yeah, fireworky.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're in all the rooms too, which is great that people get to look at all this great art. I hate when hospital rooms are plain. The walls.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this one's great.
I was here before they did these Anna, how are you?
Hey, Doc, she was going to kick me out. She says, "Can I help you?
That's
Can I
just
help
so
you find the door?" I think she was trying to
You
help.
have to pay another admission price to get back in.
Yeah.
We're just touring some friends from Woodbury,
Okay.
and that's it. Keeping busy. I know you're keeping busy. I'm very busy. Yeah.
Are there, is there a patient in this room?
I think straight. I can't see.
Have you been in these rooms?
Well, I went to Cheryl's, but not for years.
And it wasn't like this?
No,
though?
no, these are gorgeous.
So-
It was very small.
Go in here real quick.
Okay.
Patrick, come here, and certainly, look at the, yeah, but are they in here?
No.
Okay.
Which is
So
vacant?
just walk in there real quick
Uh-huh.
and look at the 55-inch flat screen on the wall, okay?
Yeah.
And the last,
No place
Everything's
like home.
top
Just
top
no
notch.
place like home.
That's pretty nice, isn't it? Real roomy.
this,
Into the floor, which makes so much sense to me.
absolutely.
Why are we doing this? Why are we scrubbing our bathrooms and having, it should all
To
be
sell
clean.
more toilets.
Poor toilet.
So,
Got a trash
there's a
can.
couple more down
Yeah,
there.
I wanna see.
So Patrick, what do you like about that?
From a distance, it looks like clocks, but up close you can see how it's weaved through with all the colors.
Uh-huh.
'Cause when we first saw it, we were up at the nurse's station,
Yeah.
the further one, and all you could see was this looked like a mirror on a body. So it looked quite good. For what I liked about it. But now having seen it up close, you can see that there's actually layers, and you can see where it gets a little bit thicker as it crosses over into brush change. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Those moves are done when it's wet, so you get some blending. But brown is the color you don't want to have when you're mixing stuff up too much. And that is called a vector. It moves, puts you in a harness.
Come and check out our artwork, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Careful.
Good guy did it. I don't know if you know, but he did an amazing job.
Thank you. Good to see you.
George, good to see you as well.
Everything
Yeah,
okay?
everything's good. How are you?
Good, good.
View here.
Excellent. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Have you seen it yet? Have you come yet?
I did see it, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They gotta rehang some of it. Little glue issue in the back.
Oh, well, you got the eye, so
Absolutely.
you know who to talk to for
But
sure.
I'm happy to see it up.
Yeah.
A lot of patients have been saying it's amazing. It adds a
Oh,
little
that's
extra
beautiful.
brightness to it.
That's
So
beautiful.
Oh, so here's some of this stuff.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
So this is a slipped one.
Yeah, oh my God, see, and there's a lot of this.
Yeah.
This is a different company than did downstairs.
Okay.
And this is a commercial organization called RAO,
Okay.
Rental Art Organization. Big provider. And the guy, I called him this morning, he called me back this morning and said, the reason this happened was because we put big leaves. How are you? Good to see you.
Just to enjoy your food.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, every time I order.
You have a lot to see now.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good.
So they're gonna rehang.
But now I realize it's not easy to do this. You have to a lot of strength.
Yes.
And did you see how many?
Yeah.
Like hundreds. The other floors too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Second floor.
Second
Yeah.
floor
Okay, I'll go
But
down.
then on
and
the
the lobby.
Okay. Oh, okay, I'll look.
Yeah.
Tell your husband hello.
Okay.
So that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
So I said, well, that's a good explanation that you were doing it to prevent damage to the pond.
Well, but they should know what they're doing.
Yeah, they should. No excuses.
Well, this, because you can see it on this one too at the top. But now I'm looking, so.
Yes, that's okay.
How are you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm great, thank you.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Phil Olives.
You like this one, right, Bob? It's got lots of circles.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah, I think you're right. I like the ones with that explode, like the one.
Like this one.
Yeah, I like them type.
Yeah. He's got a type.
I like this here one.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like the circles too.
This one's kind of cool too.
Yeah, I really like this one because it looks
Yeah.
like it's and like an opaque pink.
Yeah,
And then when
and-
you come up close, it's like so transparent.
Yeah.
And the fluorescent colors with like the cool and the warm. Yeah, it's really fun. Except for the fact that it's falling.
Yeah.
That's bothering you now.
Well,
You're gonna nitpick.
well, I feel like they
That's a
probably
legitimate.
Oh yeah,
paid.
it's
They probably
horrible.
paid for this,
It's
right?
exactly-
Oh, it's horrible. When
I think there was one in that room.
we actually noticed it right away.
Yeah. Looks like it's a trash bag.
Looks like the clam.
Yeah, so you can breathe out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's see these photos. And this also lets you out into the garden. It's like a sweet speculum. What is that? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it looks like a bone, like a tooth or something. Do you have any use for that? Yes. Oh, very interesting.
That was the state of the art back.
No, I mean, I can't even. What is that? I don't know. That's like a beer with an Eve.
Yeah, very special. Is that the various chakra?
This is like the various
Sexual.
maladies of women. Which I love when they say maladies of women. What exactly are we doing here as women? Here's the men. Or, yeah, it's okay. Or that big bug they found, the giant, dust bug that has those teeth.
Oh my God. I may be hanging with Bob up here.
It gets dark here. So these are the zodiac as influences on as an illness. So the Geminis are causing some kind of head issues and I don't know. Patrick Harvey. This is awesome. And those are two baby skulls.
Amazing. It's amazing. Now, but they don't say who did the drawing, right?
No, well, this is like an old vintage print. So it's like from an old anatomical book.
Yeah.
You can tell it.
Right, exactly. The cottonelles are still over.
Yeah, so they must have been very little more gynecological tools.
Yep. There's the extraction device there. For, I think, maybe it's not. That's just an umbilical cord.
Conjoined.
Yeah.
They're conjoined like here.
Yes. Amazing.
It looks like they were sewn back together though, and maybe they were taken because you can see all that.
Yes. Amazing. Yeah.
It's funny, you spending the day looking at all the things that can go wrong with the human body. How it can let you down and
Yeah.
act on how you would think it would. I do like the pictures of the books. I love old anatomy books.
Yeah.
And
They're classic.
like a total like bend, and then the crushing of all the ribs.
Oh, God. Oh, there's a fractured femur, heel. See that, all right?
Yeah.
All righty.
Alrighty, should we go downstairs?
Yes, we
The old
should.
eye guy too.
Did you see all the pictures?
See like the guy who put the lenses in. I guess you put your head behind it so you can see your vision. They have the lenses.
Is that what that was?
So you can like pop them back into the sky.
There's a bunch of dead plants out there apparently.
What? Pretty out there?
Apparently, a lot of the plants out there are poisonous.
Right, and they cook it too, which to me is worse than that. Raw cow's meat. Much about the soap lady except for how she was found. But it is
Is it a mummy from something?
Well,
Or?
she had become mummified because of where she was buried. So for some reason, like the peach in the area was kind of responding to her body and preserving her. So she's not as old as they originally thought, but I'd have to reread everything, and I did not reread the soap lady. Oh, it says please do not touch. Her hair is
I
still
get that.
there.
Here's Einstein's
Yeah, there's
brain.
Einstein's brain. So I
Good
told
old
you, it's like,
Einstein.
look at the slide. That's this liver.
Now, what, the
That's not his
arrows-
brain.
Oh, well, what is that? The brain part that they're pointing to?
Yeah, they're pointing to the part of the brain of Einstein's that they got. And that's like a normal adult brain. And here's the part of Einstein's brain.
Oh, looks dark.
Oh, so they're saying that
Oh,
this,
you know what? I could probably read it.
they're saying that for Einstein's was 15% larger than the average human's
Oh,
brain.
is that what that is? Jesus. It's probably 50 times bigger than mine then.
We have the brains of like all kinds of different animals and stuff downstairs. So you can see like how big a dog's brain is, and a gorilla's brain, and a bird brain. Dr. Mutter.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. He looks like Sacha Baron Cohen. He's gonna get us both arrested, Bob. Yeah.
At least.
It's also hard.
Yeah.
We should clean it. I think he's a pretty impressive guy. Just interesting and preservation
What's he in
Yeah. Yeah, he was the one who went to Europe to study it, and that's where he did all the surgical procedures on the patients who were somehow in another way. Like the porn lady who's over here was his first patient. She has like a horn protruding. Some of that patients got to sit there and have like a monster horn on their head.
Yeah.
Who were like, no, don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a gangrenous hand.
Whose hand?
Just a gangrene hand. So the wet specimens, as opposed to this is a wet one and this is a dry one. And what they did with these is they just keep throwing lye on them when they started to smell or weep. And they just keep them there and they just keep throwing it on there.
Oh, my.
Isn't that gross?
They
just keep throwing the lye on there until it starts to just decompose and like solidify. And it weeps and like rots.
He's 48 years old.
He did more in life
Yes.
than most people do.
Yes.
Aftercare is not before that there was seems so smart now, right?
Yes.
The skulls are a comparison of skulls all over the world. So you have like German, Russian, old, young, like all kinds of skulls. So you can kind of see ethnically what's different and like just for comparison, you know, which I find very interesting.
Crop that. That's Philly.
You getting into it now?
No.
Oh. No.
Save our skulls. I'm going to save my skull. It's a 150-year-old skull, huh?
Yeah.
Looks just like me.
Yeah.
Look at all these. I wonder if any of my relatives are here.
I think that's your uncle from Transylvania, right?
It ain't Uncle Fred.
From Transylvania. This one is idiot.
How come they all lose their nose?
Well, they do lose their nose because the nose is all cartilage, so that's why it's not
Yeah,
there.
it's all skin.
Yeah. Oh, that one's Loren.
Really?
Agapit Loren. And that one just says idiot.
That was a small person.
Yeah. A little offensive, isn't it?
Now, what makes that black?
Yeah, I wonder if it was in a, it doesn't say. Let's see. Hominid zygomatic bones, but oh, it looks like it was mummified because you can see like some fabric on the top of it.
You cannot take pictures, you cannot take videotape or anything like that.